Welcome to part 3 of the Noobs Guide for Noobs on the Forest. Right now, we are in that main cavern area that we just climbed down and up from. As a note, if you die, this is where they dump you. So this is your main respawn point. Good point of reference. Now, once we get out of here, it's going to be near dark. We're just going to hook a hard left and run. Now I've kept that cave light effect on, so it's brighter than it normally would be. But otherwise, you're not going to see where I'm going. Once you get used to the landscape, you'll be able to figure this out pretty easy. I am grabbing every piece of cloth I can that's easy to access, but not going to be going out of my way. And now if you'll remember, right here is the hut that had the red paint. See, there's more red paint there. We're going to aim pretty much on its back side. And what we're looking for is a big body of water. And here we are. So on this shoreline, which you can land pretty much anywhere along it, that cliffside that's popping up over there, that's where we're going to eventually settle. We've got one more thing we need to get. There are cannibal patrols around here, so be careful. We're going to aim north, just going along the shoreline. And right as we get to this point with all of these rocks, gonna head north and start keeping your eyes peeled, because this is where the bad guys can show up. Now if they do show up, dive in the water. Cannibals cannot swim. If they follow you, they will drown. Okay, we're good? We're good. Okay, so once we're in this open area with all the rocks, we're gonna shoot up here. And right here is the cave. Let's go on down. Now this one is a long rope. Make sure to watch your stamina. If the stamina drops to 0, you can fall and you will die. So as long as you stop, as you see, the stamina will start to rebuild. So there we go. Bottom of the rope. Very easy walk. Ooh, we're going to get this cloth while we're at it. Again, never turn down cloth. And there is another rope. Very easy to see. Let's climb on up. Okay, now if we go to the right, that is a big, big bad guy. You don't want to fight him. Stay to the left. We're going to follow this wooden path. Go through pretty much the only way that we can. Hunker down through the tight space here, and voila, we're in another open room. And in here is the katana, which we will now put on our inventory as well. Now I generally use the axe on number 1 and the katana on number 2. That's just my preference, but you guys do it however you feel comfortable. You can also smash these and get some circuit boards. There's some more stuff in here to loot. I'm going to clear out this room, and we will meet you back at the entrance. Okay, back at the surface, we are making a run back to the water line. I'm going to switch over to the katana, just in case anybody shows up. That is a very powerful weapon, especially early in-game. Later on, not so much. But the first few weeks, this is going to be insanely helpful. As you can see, my red paint is gone. It's reminding me of that, I guess. Okay, once we're back to this little tree spot with the lagoon, we're just about where we want to cross over. And we're going to head to that other shoreline, pretty much in between those rocks. And where we want to go is to the top of that, but the only entrance is way on the other side of this little landmass. So we've got a bit of running ahead of us. And on my way up, you notice I picked up some rocks. I'm going to nail these little guys and get some sticks. We don't have a stick bag or anything, so right now we can only carry 10. But we're going to be using them pretty much right away. Alright, we are back at the cliff edge. And this is usually about where I like to set up. Somewhere over here, if I can find the spot in the dark, is a little ledge that has a walkway area. Yeah. See where that little deer is? All of that. And the only entrance that the mutants will get past is right around in here. So the first thing we're going to do, despite what anybody's telling us, I'm going to go to custom buildings. I think it's under traps, yeah. And let's go to defensive walls. Now we're going to pick a corner over here. Say right about there. And we're just going to stretch the wall. See, where was our ledge entrance? Was back over here-ish. So I'm going to make sure to get this tree, because I want a tree house eventually. There we go. And then we'll come back over to here. And to here. There we go. And I am going to change this spot. If you walk up to something like a blueprint, I don't know on console how to do it, but on PC you hit R and you can change that to a doorway. So that'll be a doorway now. With the modern axe, we can make very, very quick work of trees. So building this is not going to be much of a problem. We'll get our basics going, which is going to be a fire pit, which I will put here. We will get, what else do we need? We will need water. A water collector, which I will put right here. We will need a drying rack, which I will put right here. And we will need the simplest shelter that we can find, which we will use the hunting shelter. Let's rotate this around. I don't like this one-way rotate. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Okay, let's start building. Looks like we need a couple more rocks. Very easy to get. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, come on. One more rock. Yeah, you see the deer are all over the place. Here we go, let's light it up. That'll solve our cold problem. We go into our inventory. We can drink a soda. Eat a couple of snacks. All good to go. The fire's going to warm us up so we don't get hurt. And pretty much what we're going to do is wait for daylight. Once daylight hits, we'll go around and build all of this stuff. Chopping down trees, doing the fence first. Once that fence is assembled, if your destroy building is turned off, then pretty much you're invincible in this little area. There's no way that they can climb up to you, and that gate will keep them completely out. It looks like it's a bit of a chore, but with that modern axe, you can take care of it pretty quickly. There's also a way to build a stick bag so that you can build sleds pretty easily, and use that to construct log sleds to speed up the process. But once your gate is built and you've built those things that I've blueprinted, you're going to be safe and sound and have a secure little area where you can hunt and get water and have no problems at all. As a quick heads up, right outside is a lake. This is where you can use the old pot to gather water and then boil it so that there's your source of fresh water. And you also have fish here, which you can cook and eat, and these respawn very, very fast. So I hope this guide helps you out. Hope you're able to get started in this a little bit easier than I was with this advice, and hope you learned something new. You guys have a good day. Talk to you soon.